Happy Saturday morning. Look who's with me. What do you want to do today? Huh? What you want to do? Oh, okay, no video for you. She don't want. Okay, no video for you.
Daddy.
Come on, baby.
I want to hug you.
You hungry? Huh? You my good girl? Huh? What do you want to do today?
What?
You want to work? What's she talking about? I have no idea. Ouch. Let me see how pretty you look. Show Auntie Leslie how pretty you look. Come here, show Auntie Leslie. Okay. Wow.
Dad, look at your new shoes.
Oh, that's right. I wear those today. I forgot I bought these. Except one is smaller than the other. They both say size 12, but one shoe is clearly smaller than the other.
Dad, this one is 12.
Yeah, size 12.
How size 12? Let me see
What are you doing? What are you doing, baby?
I'm painting the pots.
Oh, good job. Gotta keep my wife working.
I'm always working. My God.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
How your kid?
Ouch!
See the mess here?
Ouch!
Every
Ouch!
time I come inside, I fix.
You got string beans all over the floor.
Why you can't fix your own toys? Why you can put it?
I put my head like that. I put my head like that.
Like that. Oh, string beans. What's this? String beans. You and your dad just say, don't know how to clean.
Hi guys, welcome back. Good morning, good Sunday morning. So I'm here in the Kubo today, just listening to the rain. It's so nice. Sunday morning, I got up early, did my walking, my exercising, went for a ride, bought some stuff at the market, and we'll have a little lunch today. I think we're gonna do beef and broccoli today with broccoli from the garden. Not really, obviously, diet food, but it's still, you know, the beef here is not very fattening, and I don't have I don't have red meat that often. But I wanted to make this video because we're at the crossroad right now, with me leaving and you know, we got to make a decision about Thea. Am I bringing her with me, or is she staying here with Lynn? It's a lot to think about, you know, because I just spent 6 months in the U.S. with Thea, and it's not easy. It's not easy by myself. But this time around, she's going to have to go to school if I bring her. I mean, she's turning 4. She's got to go to preschool now. There's no two ifs, ands, or buts about that. If she stays here, I don't know what she'll do for school. I don't know where she'll go. But my guess is that Lynn's going to have her next review for her case, for her visa case, probably the end of September or the first week in October. And I'm assuming that she'll be documentary qualified because they just documentary qualified Kyla. And it's the same application. It's the same evidence. It's the same financial stuff. It's the same documents. Now, granted, this is the government that you're dealing with. You know, anything can happen. I mean, they could ask for more paperwork for Lynn, which I wouldn't understand why when Kyla's already approved. Same information, same exact information. So, you know, keep your fingers crossed. Lynn gets her stuff, and towards the end of September, the beginning of October, then they'll expedite her case. I'm hoping by November, by sometime in mid-November, she gets her interview, and then maybe by December, first week, second week in December, she's got her visa, and she'll be in the U.S. for Christmas. That's what, in a perfect world, that's what would happen. You know, in a non-perfect world, you know, maybe she don't get her interview till after Christmas, and then maybe she'd get her visa by March. Maybe by March she'll be here. That's like, you know, the bad case scenario. So Thea's birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks, and then right after her birthday, I'm going to look at tickets and buy a ticket and fly back to the U.S. So so I got like 2 more weeks to make a decision. Lynn and I have to make a decision. Am I bringing her? Or is she staying here? If she stays here, it's going to be kind of hard because Lynn at some point has to go to Manila for 2 weeks because she has to book her medical 2 weeks before her interview. So once she has her interview, she'll have to book her medical 2 weeks before the interview. And it don't make sense for her and Kyla to buy tickets there, to fly there, and then fly back, and then go back again for the interview. So she's going to end up staying in Manila for 2 weeks. I think she has a place to stay with a relative or a friend. We have a subscriber that offered us the place over there. So she has a couple of options in Manila. And she won't be able to bring Thea with her to Manila because she can't bring the baby in the hospital, number one, for her medical. And she won't be allowed, I don't think, to go inside for the interview. And so then that would mean that she would have to stay here for 2 weeks with a relative. And you know how easily Thea gets sick. So I'm thinking, Lynn and I are thinking that she's going to fly back to the U.S. with me. Now, if next week I buy the tickets, it's probably going to be for a month out because anything less than a month out, the tickets are expensive. So I'm probably looking at second week of September, maybe. They and I will be flying out if I take her. I don't know yet. We don't know yet. Lynn and I still have a lot to talk about. Because if she comes with me, she got to go to school. And yeah, and then we're dealing with this place because also, you know, Lynn put this house up for sale on Facebook. We didn't really do any marketing, just threw a couple of pictures up for sale, blah, 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 blah. I personally don't want to sell the place, but I think, you know, realistically, it's probably the best option. You know, if we really want to go to the U.S. for a couple of years, I don't know. I mean, you know, we'll take the money, like we'll sell this house and we'll take the money and maybe we'll buy a house in the U.S. with it. And then in a few years, you know, if we're ready to leave the U.S., maybe we'll sell the house in the U.S. and buy another place here. You know, I'd like to buy something on the ocean this time around, a nice oceanfront lot in the town, right next to the municipal. It's not really, I mean, it's oceanfront, but it's like city-like, you know, it's not country. It's not like trees and bushes, and it's, you know, concrete everywhere and neighbors on top of you. And for 890 square meter lot, the old lady wanted 10 million pesos. 10 million pesos to live not in a good spot just because it's on the ocean, but I don't think she'll be able to sell it. And I don't think Lynn and I want a property like that. I think I can find something here in Anda on the ocean for something like 4 to 6 million pesos. Something nice. On the water. I'd like to be on the water. I'd like to downsize. I'd like to just have one building, a pool, and then the ocean. I'd like to have a nice pool overlooking the water, overlooking the ocean. Have my own little spot where I can put my boat out front right in the water. I want to get a center console boat. I want to get rid of these Filipino boats. I mean, I probably would keep the one I have. Right now, we put the boat in another barangay, and it's kind of like in the mangroves. It's nice. It's protected, and we got an experienced boatman and fisherman, and so it's a good deal. We got. I'm happy. I'm happy that the boat has a new home. You know, we're just moving right along. We're moving right along with things here. I mean, every day we still have things to do. We're enjoying life. We're going. But in the end, I think the best option is to sell this place if we can sell it. I mean, we've had some offers, but kind of low. It's a little too low. It's a little too low for me to want to give up this place. I have to be motivated. It has to be a offer that's going to motivate me to want to sell this place. And if it doesn't sell, I have a beautiful home. I have a beautiful place here. So it's not a loss. It's not a loss. Ants all over the place because it's raining. So they're all inside the kubo. So yeah, so Thea may be coming back with me to the United States in about a month. I'm looking forward to going home. I'm looking forward to going back to the U.S. I love it here, but I love it there too. You know, I love my family here. I love my family there. You know, I love my wife, my daughter, my stepdaughter, but I also love my parents. I love my sister, my brother. You know, it's a catch-22. You know, you gotta have. For me, I have to balance. You know, my time, and I think it's the right time to go back to the U.S. for a few more years and work some more. I'm dying to go back to work. I don't know about you guys, but I just can't find enough things to do here to keep me busy. You know, it's too hot. You can't really do business here in the Philippines as a foreigner. You know, we have the Airbnb, but you know, we don't have too many guests right now. We were jamming before the pandemic. I mean, I was very hopeful. I'm like, wow, this is really working out. Both the villas were booked like every day. And out the scooter, you know, providing some lunches and dinners at an extra cost, an extra fee. You know, we even did a couple of tours. We gave them the truck and a driver and a tour guide. I mean, we were really doing well for ourselves before the pandemic. But after the pandemic, it changed the economy here. It changed the tourists. Most of the tourists now that come along are Filipino tourists, people from Manila, even people from Bohol, people from other islands. A lot of the tourism is coming like that. It's big families, and some of the times we request what we can't accommodate them. And you know, when you're traveling with a family and kids, they want a place with a pool, something on the ocean. But even on the ocean, all those places, they all have pools. You know, if we had a pool here, we'd probably be very busy. And I don't want to. I forget what it's listed right now on Airbnb. It's like maybe $75 a night, $80 a night. And I don't want to lower the price because it's a lot of work for the guests. It's a lot of work compared to like just staying at a hotel. But so that's it. We got a big decision to make after Thea's birthday. Is she coming to meet with me to the United States, or is she staying here in the Philippines with Lynn? If she stays here, that means she'll be coming with Lynn and Kyla on the plane, maybe sometime in December, or shortly thereafter. But bear in mind, you know, we don't have any visas yet. You know, even if Lynn gets her documentary qualified, she still has to go through the interview. She still has to bring all the paperwork there. It's still another step. But I don't know anyone that's been in my position that have been rejected after the interview, because they do a thorough job of you know, going through your documents before you get to the interview process. But you know, it's up to the discretion of the officer doing the interview if he's going to, you know, stamp your visa or if he's going to reject it. You know, it's his call, you know. doesn't matter if you're documentary qualified or not, you still have to pass the interview. So even if I leave without Thea and Lynn, there's no guarantee that they'll be coming to the United States. And if I take Thea with me, there's the same situation. There's no guarantee Lynn will be coming and reuniting with her daughter after a couple of months. So if for some reason Lynn doesn't get her visa and I take Thea with me, I got to bring her back. You know, it's more money and more plane tickets. So we really got to think about it. We really got to think about. But I got to run. I got to go cook lunch. Thanks for watching.